Greetings, greetings, greetings. Thank you so very much for joining us this evening. This is the evening drive home, and I am NJ Evans. Listen, there's some that want you to believe that there's this big mystery concerning being smooth in media or understanding media. Well, I don't want you to go around believing that because that's not true. So today, what I wanted to do is just give you a couple of pointers, you could say. I mean, after all, this happens to be my strong suit, media. All right. So I want you to take copious notes because this is going to be short and to the point. One of the first things that I've been approached with is camera presence. Well, presence usually comes with confidence. It really does. If you don't feel very confident about what you're saying and where you're going with your direction, well, then it's going to show. All right. So that I need you to practice in the bathroom. I need you to get in front of that mirror and just start talking to that person as if you met them for the very first time. And you like to go forward with this particular meeting, but you got to get their attention. And you're trying to be smooth, but I feel that the smoothness will come with the research that you did because the research will give you the confidence. Now, there's another component, which is called the audio version. Now, some people feel you need to go out and buy yourself a whole new set of microphones and everything. Get one that matches your voice. Not necessarily so. Who knows? You might decide later on you don't want to have nothing to do with this portion at all. You'll hire somebody else to do it for you. In some cases, when you have the raspiness in your voice or you hear something's not exactly right, similar to the way my voice is sounding right now, you need some honey and tea. And if that doesn't work, you're going to have to do something else, coat your throat before you begin to speak. But usually the honey will help to soothe it out a little bit. And believe it or not, that's exactly what happened today. It did soothe it out somewhat. It seems as if it's a summer allergy in a state where they don't have allergies. Can you imagine that? Anyway, back to the story. So try your best not to be nervous about that component. As far as the script is concerned, with the camera presence, you have the script. You already did your research. You know what you're talking about. So you're going to bring everything together, your story. You're telling a story. You're telling a story to your audience. If you look in the mirror and you can't tell yourself the story, well, then you know you have a problem, right? But if you can look in the mirror and deliver this story, then you're on the right track. The second part of this is that sometimes people want you to accentuate certain words in a particular fashion. Maybe that's not your style. Maybe they want you to be very matter of fact and boom, boom, boom. And you happen to be a storyteller. You find your style and you tell that story, whatever it is. And that includes the evening night news. Whatever it is, you tell the story the way you understand it. Just stay as factual as you can. And I really mean factual. So now you have confidence, you have your research, you have your microphone, you know what to do with your voice and everything. And guess what? The presence will follow. The more you do this, the easier it becomes. And even if you make a mistake, so what? There's a whole lot of us on this planet who are making a lot of mistakes. So just take it as a learning curve. All right? So it's just a learning curve. But I believe that you can do what it is that you set out to do. And if you believe that you have a podcast inside of you, then do the doggone podcast and stop thinking about it. Even if it's no more than 5 minutes. Because this one, for sure, is going to be a very short one. And it's being short for a specific reason, as far as I'm concerned. My voice. My throat is itching. So I'm doing something very short. But anyway, as far as you're concerned, I wish you the best. Remember that you create your own reality. If you believe you can, then you can. If you believe you cannot, well, then you will not. But then guess what? Look at all the different people who are going to miss out on the greatness that you possess. Because whatever it is that you're talking about is going to be way different than the way I would deliver it or somebody else. So I want you to keep that in your mind and don't lose sight of who you are, because there's only one you. on this planet. Only one you. So yeah, people might want to make this a big mystery, but it's not a big mystery. So even if you're a CEO and you have to stand up in front of a crowd, take a deep breath and do the same things I was just sharing with you. Or let's say that you happen to be a judge or a lawyer and you have something to present to to the courtroom. Well, then do it. Do it to the best of your ability. You already know what the script is. You know how you're going, what direction you're going in. Now, let's say that you're a school teacher and you have those unruly people that are standing in front of you. You're going to have to get their attention. And that's, I leave to you, because I'm quite sure you have noticed whom and what you need to say in order to gain the respect and, I would say, the attention of all of your students. It's not an easy road, not being in the classroom, but it can be exhilarating and fun, especially when you see the lights go on in those lights, in those eyes. All the lights in those eyes. Yeah, and that's the ticket. So anyhow, as we started to say before, it's not a mystery. I believe in you. Take copious notes. Go over whatever it is that I was just speaking about. If you can use it, great. If you can't, discard it. And remember, it depends on what you focus on. Okay? Remember to create the reality that you truly do desire and not one that you don't. So if you want people to like you, well, know that they do. If you want people to have some kind of challenge with you, well, know that they do. Oh, they don't like me because of. No, 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 no. We're not doing that. Not in, well, what year is this? 2024? We're not doing that in 2024. And don't be afraid to be the journalist that you truly are. Now, the next time we come together, we're going to talk about cyber, because you see, people think that cyber is not related to them. And I'm telling you it is, because cybersecurity, identity theft, digital identity, all of that is related. And guess who it's related to? You. So I am NJ Evans. This is the evening drive home, and I hope that you took copious notes. Have a good one. Talk to you again. Ciao.